What is going on, my guys? It is your boy DW, and tonight we're starting something new. Definitely starting something new. Um, uh, it's just gonna be something that I wanted to do for a long time. A little discussion, because at the end of the day, we're humans. We grow, and we progress all the time. So I think taking this time to actually sit and explain what goes on in my mind and in my brain, things I think about, late night talks, late night things that I think about that I study and go over and over and over again in my head. Those things, I believe, talking about those things and putting those things out there for myself and for you may help you realize some things. Now, I'm not no scientist, I don't have a PhD in humans or nothing like that, but we gonna start somewhere. At the end of the day, it's video number one. So once we get past video number one, we can review, we can grow, and get to video number two. So with that being said, let's talk. Take a hit of the pen. I hope it's not dying. Is it? Let's see. Well, today's topic. Today's topic will be the concept. The very tricky thing that we perceive as love. What is love? Can you honestly say you know what love is? What is love? Hmm. For me, dang, that's a hard thing to really understand. What is love? Well, if I had to sit and I had to describe love and put it into a perspective, love is very complicated but very simple. Love is an answer and it's also a question. I don't know. Love is something that, to me, it's very has a lot of illusions. It can become something that's beautiful and it becomes something that's toxic, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're not right. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. Like, because at the end of the day, uh something is turned on back there. At the end of the day, uh for me, it's all about where do you want your love from, because you can want love from other people but not want to love yourself. You can want to love yourself but not want love from other people. You get what I'm saying? Like it's fluent. It breaks down into so many subcategories that we won't have enough time to talk about all of today. So I guess the first question would be, would you rather be loved by others or would you rather love yourself? Would you rather be a beacon of hope for yourself or a beacon of hope for others? Because at the end of the day, yeah, a million people could love you and it could never be enough because you don't love yourself. Or you could have a million people love you and not love yourself. So I just think, as a people, as me, who I am, love very complicated. I'm a ranter, so I may go off a little bit, but give me give me give me some time. Let work with me. Work with me. But yeah, for me, I would definitely say I've been definitely pushing that limit and trying my best to really understand it and really like get it, because at the end of the day, like, w- uh, we miss so many details because we don't know. We miss so many details, and I think that's something to think about. That, yeah, we miss so many details because of our perception of love. Maybe we don't have the purest perception of love. Maybe we do. Maybe we have it figured out. But if somebody that comes along and they don't have it figured out, does that make them wrong necessarily? Like, if you give your all, your own perception of love, your mental image of love, if you give that out, if you give your all, and then somebody gives back their version, and I have two different versions of love, like, are they wrong? Should should we hate them for that? No, no, we should all feel accepted. I feel like that's something that I want to bring to myself and bring to you guys, just the fact that everybody has something going on. So if we can just all accept everybody for who they are, then we'll be very happy. We'll be very happy. But wrapping back around, welcome back. Welcome back to square one. Wrapping back around. Yes, what is love? For me, love is pure, very pure. It's I've been in love a couple of times, or what I can perceive as love, like I'm not gonna take that from myself. Yes, I've been in love. I've felt love in certain instances and different moments of my life in different forms. So I know that love, for me, love is has no bounds. It I don't necessarily believe in the one track theme of love. The way we can just sit here and, this is love, this is love, this is love, and that's it. Because it's so complicated and everything plays a part into it. Guys, you have to understand everything. Like, something that you see growing up, it may not even be in your household. You can just see it. You see it, and then that alters your perception. That alters, what you see, the way you see the world. It alters the way you see the world. Things change you. Things wake you up. So, like, you guys have we all have to understand. We all have to understand that love is very, very complex, and is it's as unique as we are as people. It's different from every person. So for me, love is something pure. It's something that has no bounds. It's like I was talking about earlier, it's the answer to your questions. It's the question that you still ask yourself every day. Love can be anything you want. Love can be an escape. Love could be a fear. Love can be a band-aid on something. Love could be a scar. Like, not love doesn't necessarily have to come to you in a positive setting. Love can be something that, okay, this love is changing me and it's breaking me down in a way that is vulnerable and it's scary. It's very scary. When you if anybody who's ever been in love, if you've ever been in love, like, I pray that you never get the insecurities of love that I've built for myself because of just situations that I've been through. um but yeah, so love is pure to me. It's very pure. It comes to you when you most of the time never expect it. You never really go looking for love. Like, true love really hits you blindly every single time, and you just can't control it. You can't control it. That person has if it comes from another person, because I've been learning myself, it can come from yourself. But if it comes from another person, it can be very intoxicating, very manipulative, changes you a lot, changes what you see yourself doing, what you do. It does a lot. It fucks up the mental. It messes everything up. It mixes it around like some dominoes, for real, like. So it's like it comes to you at the most random time, and never you never really see that coming. So yeah, like, love is definitely chaotic. Definitely comes in chaotic as hell. Yeah. Anybody that knows love, it's definitely like when you first start catching feelings, or when you first start liking somebody, like, you're just like, man, like, what is going on here? What is going on? Because, it's just that's just the way it is. So yeah, love for me is something that's it's pure. Like, I don't necessarily believe that you should only love one person in life. I don't necessarily believe in that, that mantra that love has to be limited, love has to be held back, put a cap on it. Love is something that is supposed to be like fire. It's supposed to spread like fire, but it's something that, okay, like, you have to control and you have to understand. That's it. That's all it is for me. Like it's something that you have to grow and understand, and it has a lot of gray area. It definitely does. And I've been teaching myself and setting boundaries for myself and setting limits. As I say, it shouldn't have limits, but I think it's just more of me setting limits for other people. Um, you know, I've struggled with a lot of anxiety and depression, and I've been in that mode to where it's like, like nothing seems to be going right for me. Nothing feels right. Nothing feels okay. But now that I think about it and I sit and I wonder and I critique myself, I realize that most of the times where I wasn't feeling okay, most of the times where I had a lot of self hate for myself, a lot of insecurity about myself, is those moments where I allow myself to be changed by the other person in my life. I allow myself to do things that necessarily aren't something I agree with for the sake of love or the sake of being accepted, maybe, you know, but it's not about that. Not anymore. It's not about that. And that's why I definitely wanted to do this, because I've been thinking about doing YouTube, and I want to get better, and I will get better because I'm going to continue to learn and teach myself new things, and see it as a big passion, like, because every time I've gotten to YouTube, it's always been like, oh yeah, it's back burner, yada yada yada. And I don't see this as something that will be will be profitable, because of course everybody's making a YouTube profit off YouTube, but this is just something I want to do for me. Like, and I can guarantee you guys, every time you come in to my videos, like, as I start to learn and get better, like, I just want you to come in and, like, I want to give you me. This is who I am. I rant, I go on, and it's fun. It's supposed to be fun, like, life isn't easy. It's definitely been a struggle. Like, I've teaching myself self-love, self-love, because I thought, uh because I thought loving others more than I love myself would fix a lot of my problems, but it doesn't. It doesn't. I used to always even now I catch myself doing it, and I want to get out of the habit. Like, every time my phone vibrates or it beeps, whether it's a notification, a text, um, a video game that I got on my phone, whatever it is. So every time my phone vibrates, I check it right away, look at it right away. Or, every time I post something on my story on Snapchat or Facebook or Instagram, I gotta check. I gotta check who's viewing it. I gotta check who's seeing it. Who's watching my story. Like, and I always know. I always know, and I always check. It could be somebody could watch my story and I post something, and then 5 minutes later I'm checking, checking to see if they're looking. But that's why I want to be better. Yes, I want to be better, because I am not perfect. I am very flawed, and I am human. That I know. So this is the start of something good for me. This is very pure. And with even if money never gets involved, um, even I got to see this the same way I see my music. It's an extension of me. It's a part of me. It's gonna be something that it gives you guys, my fans, whether you're a fan of my YouTube or my music, or it gives you guys a chance to just see more of your boy, like, and it gives me a chance to and make more memories of myself, and have a time capsule to where I could be like, in January, I could look back on this video and be like, damn, I really talked for 14 minutes, going on 15 minutes. I really talked that long. And most people probably won't even make it this far. But the simple fact is, it's just about me. And I want to do better for myself. Like my name's Jaiyo DW, Jaiyo DW, and I want you guys to get to know me and get to see me, and I want to get to know you guys. Definitely comment, like, subscribe, message me. My Instagram is JaiyoDW, no underscores, just JAIYODW. Message me. If you guys, I'm not an expert. I'm not perfect, but if anything that I've been through can help you, then I'm happy. It's a blessing. That's a blessing on its own. Something I say can get you out of your dark place. I'm happy. Something I've been through can help you understand your journey a little bit more. I'm happy. And sometimes we don't find answers. I've been learning that. I've been teaching myself that. Not all the time. Not every time you look for answers, you find answers. Remember that. You can look, you can you can search, you can do everything in your power to find the answer and not find it, because the answer is maybe more complex than you realize. Maybe it's not two dimensional. Maybe you get an answer, you get half an answer, but you get half a question. Now what do you do? Now what do you do when you go out and you work hard and you look for the answer? Like, when you do that and you don't necessarily get a full answer, what do you do next? Do you just, okay, well, I got a little bit of the answer, so maybe that's all there is, and that's it? Or do you be like, nah, no, no, that's not satisfying enough. That's not a good enough answer. Keep looking, keep going, look again, look deeper, ask another question, because sometimes you guys have to realize, sometimes when you ask a question, there's a different way to ask it. Reasonable, right? There's a different way to ask a question. But I'm not gonna go too longer on this video. I just want this to be something that kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm gonna be doing, getting back into the swing of things, putting up shot attempts, because at the end of the day, I know it's not perfect, but it's late. Haven't been asleep yet, 7 in the morning, and I want to try doing this a lot more. And this may not even be my only video. I may upload a couple. I will upload a couple. So good night. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys have a great day. Like I said, it's 7 in the morning right now. I don't know why I'm up, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys take what I said to heart. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Just think about it. Ask yourself that today. Like, let that be a question you ask yourself. What is love? How do I define love? Define love. We don't do it a lot as people. Come on, I know you don't do it a lot. When was the last time you said, "Oh, this is my definition of love"? Because at the end of the day, love has a definition. I don't even know it. That's how you know. Like, our perception of love is so distorted and so different. So, like, the definition may not be how you feel. You know what I mean? Like, so just think about it. I love you guys. I do. You are my fans, and I love you guys unconditionally. No matter what I'm doing, no matter where I am, I do appreciate you guys. But one thing you got to know is just self love. Teach yourself love. Because if you don't teach yourself love, and then be patient enough with other people when they come into your life. Remember, everybody's love is different. So if you are looking for love, if you're expecting love, if you're in love, I hope you just know that you have to, if you guys agree, you have to teach your significant other how to love you. Like, I would assume every time, like for me, every time I've met somebody, of course, you don't know that person. I had to teach them how to be a friend to me. They had to teach me how to be a friend to them. They had to teach me what they liked, what they didn't like, how they like to be treated, how they don't like to be treated. So, be patient. Love is very, 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 very elusive. And it has a lot of toxic traits, but it also has a lot of beautiful traits. So just be mindful. And I hope you guys have a great day. Stay woke, and see you guys next time. DW out. Oh, see you later.